Okay, so here I am back again with gonna play some old school RuneScape. I got a hardcore Iron Man. Says it's been 6 days since I last logged into my account because trying to figure out what to do with them. What I've got done so far. A few items in the bank, 19 steel bars I have. I get my rune pick. Now, I'm trying to make money, and it's really slow when you're an Iron Man. Quite loud to me. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is everywhere I have to walk around slowly. Whenever I travel around here, I don't have any ability to teleport. I need stuff to sell. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make 10 or 12 or 13 steel longswords, if I'm able to do that, and sell them to the shop. That could get me as much as 3K, which is pretty good. I managed to get myself in adamant armor, full adamant plate, and I got an adamant two-handed sword, which is like 6.4K or something like that. And the adamant plate, I don't remember how much that costs. That was pretty high. But the rune items are like 50K each. So I need maybe 250K or so I can buy rune items. And I'm right at 4140 on my melee combat skills. 1 on ranged. I haven't started range training. I could do 10 range levels really quick. I got a total level of 557. I have been collecting items for range, but I don't have a crossbow yet. But I have like bronze bolts. Well, I'm gonna get some coal out of here. It's gonna take a bit. I gotta get a full inventory out of this. I will make steel bars. Sitting for over 20 steel bars total. Now, the thing about being an Iron Man is you can't sell anything on the Grand Exchange. They do have a Grand Exchange in old school. Try to turn down the music volume for you guys. Okay, so checking the stream health, making sure everything is streaming properly. I have not been banned, it looks like, from YouTube. Looks like I'm streaming. Yeah, so I've only done about 3 weeks worth of work on this guy. So it's a relatively new character. And the dungeon here, the security dungeon, I haven't gone to the lowest level yet. I'm not quite ready to go to the lowest level yet. Get the reward, which is like rainbow boots. So I don't have any special boots or anything. I don't know if there is any special boots. I just have leather boots and they don't do anything for you. I know you can get climbing boots, which give you a little bit of strength boost. We normally get that in the course of doing some quests. And I've almost got all the free quests done. I haven't done Black Knight's Fortress, Misthalen Mystery. I don't know how to do it because it's new. Relatively new. If I look at all the quests that are in the game on my Tunics character, it's most of them are done on Tunics. Almost all of them are done on Tunics. So of course when you have an account, a membership for RuneScape 3, it also gives you a membership for old school RuneScape. So I'm actually running 2 membership accounts. So this hardcore, because Tunics and old school is not hardcore. This one is hardcore. And I probably got some old accounts lying around that I don't use right now. I mean, Jagex, RuneScape, they've had over like 250 million accounts created for this game. And probably most of the people that have played it over the years have more than one account, so it used to be quite easy to get more than one account. Now they want you to use a email address, so you have to have a legitimate email address to sign up for a RuneScape account. Okay, I'm full. Looks like I got 27 coal. And that is good. So the way the running mechanic works in old school is I can't run that far. Not very far at all. The way the mechanic works. I am burdened, and I don't have much agility, so I'm not recovering it very rapidly. What? So this is Iron Man, you cannot use the Grand Exchange. Okay, come on. I don't want to use the Grand Exchange. I want to make some steel bars. I got some iron here. Now, surprisingly, it will let me use this furnace, even though I don't have any of the Varrock achievement diary done. That is something they must have changed, because it used to require that you had Varrock achievement diary to use this furnace. I don't know, maybe it's been that way since they started old school. I really cannot recall, because it took them a while to implement the achievement diaries. Okay, I got 9 coal left. I'm up to 28 steel bars. Gonna go get another load of coal. Get another load of coal, one more, and then I will make some swords after this load. So it's pretty difficult to get like 200k when you're an Iron Man. I mean, 200k coins is ends up being a lot for an Iron Man. You can make money from high alchemy, but I haven't even started on magic yet. You need magic to do high alchemy, and it converts items into coins. And the best thing to convert is probably fletching bows to convert. So those are both things that I haven't really started yet. Fletching and cooking are among the easiest skills to train. And fishing and cooking I have started on. Fishing, I think fishing is my highest level skill. Yeah, at 58. Fishing is my highest level skill at 58. And cooking is 55. And I've done pretty good with mining and smithing, so those skills are pretty essential when you're an Iron Man. I want to try to push the smithing skill up. At the moment, I cannot make anything mithril. Gold is doable. Lovakite, that's something new. I don't even know what that is. Mithril, I need 50. And I am at 42, so just to begin to do mithril you need 50, so that is quite high, actually. Quite difficult to get 50. And there are no shooting stars for me to mine in old school. If there were, I would definitely be doing that. If I were playing a hardcore Iron Man in RuneScape 3, I would definitely go after those shooting stars. because they make you 50k gold coins every time you complete one. Every time you turn in 200 dust, and it's probably the easiest money for a hardcore Iron Man in the game. Join Starfind and go get Stardust, and you can only do it once per day, but 50k per day is pretty darn good. I mean, it looks good. It would look good to me in old school. I would definitely take it. I would not sneeze at that. I have the ability to equip rune. I could equip a rune chain body, but I have to finish the Dragon Slayer quest before I can do the plate body. And I'm not sure if I have to buy the plate body after the quest, or if I get the plate body for free. I don't recall. I don't recall how that works. So, I don't know. I might be able to go kill that dragon. Elvarg. Finish the Dragon Slayer quest. I got a little bit of herb lore, so I can do the basic attack potion, strength potion. I don't think I'm up to strength potion yet. 15. Yeah, I did make some strength potions. You need level 12 strength potions. The hobgoblins that drop the limpwort root, if you're not farming them, the drops come from hobgoblins. It's a pretty good mob for me to be fighting at the level that I'm at. I do need to carry food for it. So there's a bit of inventory management to collect the limpworts, and it's not the only thing that they drop. They drop a lot of other stuff, which could be more or less valuable. Okay, I'm full. Didn't get any gems. I don't know, there's probably a bunch of other steel items that I could make for money. If I want to sit around and make the bars all day, I could do plate bodies and sell them to Horvik. I think Horvik is the name of the NPC that has the plate body shop. See, right now I got 12.8k coins in the bank. So that is a small amount compared to what I need. That is a far way off. And you know, it's not the money that I have at the moment is not enough to go buy runes, start training magic. I could get a crossbow and do ranged, but it doesn't really make me money like magic would. Okay, I can do 9 more steel bars with my leftover coal. So, like I said, I'm going to do steel longswords and sell them to the shop. Hopefully nobody else has sold any of them recently, because that would reduce the value of the swords if they have extra stock on hand. They should be worth, I think, over 300 each. But the value goes down as they buy. They pay less and less for each one. So that's why it's difficult being a hardcore getting money, because you can't sell on the Grand Exchange. You have to sell to the shops. And steel, let's see. In order to make a steel longsword, you need to have 36 smithing and 2 bars. Two bars each. So 36 smithing, that's not too difficult. There's a couple of quests that give you smithing XP. They give you a pretty good amount of smithing XP, which I've already done. A couple of free quests. I don't know, I always try to do the waterfall quest if I have members. I would try to do the waterfall quest. That is a good one. But, you know, I should have a better idea of what the member quests are going to give me from my memory of playing the game. so many times I've done them. And it is not typical that you get gold coin from from doing the quests. So there's not a lot of quests that give you coin, as far as I recall. Sadly, there is no shop to sell gold bars to or anything, so gold bars are not particularly valuable to me, even though I can mine them now and make them. I could make jewelry, get my crafting up and make jewelry, and sell the jewelry. That would be something to try. Now, I'm only going to sell like 13 of these swords because, as I said, there's diminishing returns. As you sell items to the shop, the value goes down, and by the time I sold 13 of them, they're worth a lot less. So I've got... Alright, 13. So let's go sell those. This shop, I could make scimitars, but I would have to take them to Alcarid to sell them. So I took the value of the sword, and it should say 300 and something. 300. Okay, let's sell them all. That's the right value. Okay, so I made 3120. 3120. So that's a pretty good deal. Though, you know, if I immediately go and make another 13, it takes them so long to get rid of the extra stock that I can make them faster than I can sell them to the shop. So the key is to sell different things to different shops. So what do we got? 19 steel bars remaining. I got 2 gold bars for my quest. Like I said, they don't have that much value to me. The only place I could really sell those gold bars is the general store, and the general store pays even less than what a specialty shop would do. A sword shop buys and sells swords at the top prices, and the general store would buy swords, but they don't pay the top price. So it says my gold bar is only worth 120 coins. I'm not gonna sell them. The general store, and that price would go down quickly. So the general store gets rid of stock pretty quickly, though. Let's see if it'll let me pick that up. Nope, won't let me pick up that herb. Can't pick up things that other players have dropped. Unless you kill them in the wildy. But then if you go to the wildy, your wildy will end up dead if you're hardcore. Then I wouldn't be hardcore anymore. I've only got 1 life to give. And I've accumulated clue scrolls. I got 1 easy, 1 medium, and 1 hard. So scimitars are, I think, two steel bars. I think I don't think they're worth as much as swords, but the steel plate bodies are 5 iron bars. They're probably worth the most that I could sell. 5 steel bars. Let's run as much as possible here. Okay, I got my pick. I'm gonna get some more coal. Maybe I'll make some steel plate bodies. That's just gonna take some more bars to get a good half inventory at least of steel plate bodies. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever is watching out there. I have one viewer normally. I'm up to two. I'm up to two watching. But nobody chats. So what have I got for gear? I've got the Amulet of Accuracy, Adamant Chain Body, Plate Body, other gloves. They don't really do anything for me. They're basically just cosmetic. The Black Cape, just cosmetic. Gold ring. It's sort of cosmetic, but you can't actually see it on your character, so it's no reason to wear that gold ring, really. Doesn't do anything for me. I do like the two-handed swords as a good low-level weapon. I don't think they let you dual wield anything in old school. They didn't get dual wielding until after the evolution of combat. And a God Sword, I think a Sarah God Sword is worth around 45 mil in old school at the moment, so Tunics doesn't have one, and my Hardcore Iron Man certainly doesn't have one. That would be pretty hard for a hardcore guy to get. Because Tunics probably has less than 8 million coin in the bank. Since I just bought a dragon pickaxe and I'm trying to buy a dragon chain body, so that dropped me from 8 million to like 4 million coin. And I think that old school bonds are worth around 4 million, so that would get me up to 14 days of game time, or treasure hunter keys, whatever. No, you can't use treasure hunter keys in old school, but I'm just saying you can buy bonds with old school. I don't think a hardcore guy can get any advantage out of it though. An Iron Man. But Tunic's good. Tunic's could get some advantage out of it. Usually when I pay for my memberships at RuneScape, I get a prepaid cash card from like 7-Eleven or GameStop or Walmart. If you live in the United States, those stores generally carry the prepaid cards for a number of online services, and Jagex and RuneScape have prepaid cards available in those stores. And you get a $25 card, and it gives you 90 days worth of time for 25 bucks. So, and if you want, you could take that $25 card and buy a package with some time and some treasure hunter keys, or you can get 4 bonds out of 25 bucks. Which is not a very good exchange rate, really. As the RuneScape 3 bonds, I'm not sure what they're worth exactly, but it's not that much for a $5 bond. Yeah, the bond prices are basically $5 a piece. But like I said, you can get 4 for 25. So that's a little bit more than $5, I guess. A little bit more than $5. Anyway, the reason I use the prepaid cards is because you do that, you avoid getting a, if you have a credit card or a debit card, you avoid getting a reoccurring subscription fee. So they're not going to automatically charge me at the end of 3 months. And that is a positive thing. So I could let it go more easily. I don't have to cancel. I don't have to cancel the account to let it go. In retirement. I just don't buy another prepaid card. But you can play this game for free in a very limited version, which could still be worthwhile if you want to try it out. Yes, they even have free-to-play old school now. They didn't have that at the beginning. At the beginning of old school. They have a few worlds set up. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Why is he standing there? Come on. Okay, that didn't cost me anything. $37 hit points, 37 hit points. He didn't hurt me. And right over here is where I usually fish. You fish trout and salmon out of this river right here. And bank it in Edgeville. And you can cook it in Edgeville on a stove, or you can cook it wherever you want. You just bank it and cook it later. Or I think they put up a permanent fire over here so you can cook it at the fire, which they don't have in RuneScape 3, and they didn't have it. That is a recent addition to Old School, as far as I know. And there's a guy that looks like me. He just went in the dungeon. He looked like he had the same gear that I do. I could probably manage to get myself down to the bottom of this dungeon and get the reward. But I haven't risked it because there are some mean monsters that you have to run through. But you can pretty much run past them. You may get hit a few times. But when you have 37 hit points, you're probably not going to get one hit by anything, except for a boss, maybe. I think this update that they're planning to do with Dungeon Slayer 2. I think they're considering having some green dragons outside of the wilderness area, which would be good for me as a hardcore. They'll probably have to do the very difficult quest to get to them. I don't know. I would sit here and kill unicorns and get the horns, but I only need as much as I can use because I can't take the horns and sell them. Nobody buys the horns except for players, and players would pay pretty well for horns and limpwort roots and all those herblore ingredients. Sadly, I can't sell that stuff. So I've got 30 iron left after this. I have to go get some more iron. Since they don't have iron there in the barbarian village. If I want to get iron, I go to the southwest Barak mine. It's near the Champions Guild. It's kind of tricky because they've separated the furnaces and the anvils that you need to smith stuff. So, you know, if they were gonna be nice to the players, they would put the anvils and the furnaces together. But they're trying to make it a little bit of a pain in the ass to smith stuff, a little bit more difficult. So if I want to do, say, 20 steel plate bodies, I'm going to need 100 steel bars. So if I shoot for 100 steel bars, I probably don't have enough iron. See, I got 47 and 21. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Need some more iron. Surprise exam. Oh, this could be good for me. I think I'll do this. Want to come to school for a test? Sure, I fancy an exam. This could be good. This could be good. Let me get maybe some magic XP. Let's do this. Find the next object in the pattern. Pick the object that should come next in the pattern. Okay. It's a hat. Sword. Next question. Pick the object that should come next in the pattern. Okay. That would be beer. It's all drinks. Well done. You receive a book once you leave the classroom. Which way do I go? Red Cross door in the southwest. That one right there. Okay, let's go. Okay, so that gets me a book which is roughly equal to a genie lamp. And I am going to choose to train... I know I probably won't get magic, but I might get enough for a level. 150. My magic level went up from 1 to 11. My magic advanced to level 11 from one of those books. How about that? That was surprising how much I got. Let's see what that lets me do. Lets me weaken. And I can do Earth Strike and level 1 enchant. Level 1 enchant lets me make a Magic Gammy, Cade's Necklace, anything with the Sapphire. Sapphire Ring is what is the Sapphire Ring? A Sapphire Ring is a one that does damage, I think, to anything that hits you. Could be useful. I forget what they're called. My crafting level is 20. So at 20 I could go over and get spin bowstrings from flax and probably get 10 or 20 more levels pretty easily just from spinning flax. And as I pointed out earlier, paying for a member account for Old School gets you a RuneScape 3 member account as well. So this account has a character in RuneScape 3. Which uses the same name, TokenHiro. TokenHiro. There's that guy again. What has he got? A mithril scimitar. Yeah, I think my my Addy two-hander is better than that. I think so. I don't think that's probably a rune scimitar. That's probably a mithril scimitar. So they do look similar. It's kind of hard to tell them apart unless they're right next to each other. But the rune requires you to do Monkey Madness in order to do, or is that a dragon? I can't remember. I think a rune scimitar requires you to do Monkey Madness. Maybe that was a dragon scimitar. I know you can't buy a rune scimitar from the shop in Alcarid. Alcarid has a scimitar shop. I don't know what the top shop scimitar is. Might be Mithril. I don't know if they have an Addy one. But I'm sure they don't have a rune one. I think I have a Mithril scimitar in the bank. I think people really enjoy the player versus player action in old school RuneScape. And as a hardcore player, I don't play PvP. I don't PK. Player kill. And I don't do it as a normal character either. Tunix doesn't do it, so. But as a hardcore character, I would just stay out of the wildy. Because you're likely to get killed if somebody spots you in that area. So I've got 12 iron left. I got about 400 cooked lobsters. Which I could do swordfish. I think I could fish them. Swordfish would be slightly better. So I'm going to walk down here and see if I can mine some iron. I think these guys are worth killing when I happen to pass them by. Oh, blue wizard hat. Okay, I'll take that. Put it in the bank. See if anybody else is down here mining iron, because this is a favorite spot for people to do power mining right here. This spot right here. When power mining, they will mine and drop the ore on the ground. And sadly, I cannot come up and pick up the ore as somebody is sitting here power mining it. So this goes a little bit faster than the coal. I have RuneScape 3 Tunics has killed, I'm sure, hundreds of imps, of those little red imps. And there's like a scroll or something like that that lets you do a champion challenge and fight an imp champion in an arena. And the drop is like really rare, really rare. So I've never gotten it. I've never gotten one, but I think I got the one for zombies or something. There's several different types of monsters have champion challenge scrolls, and there's like this big reward if you get all the champions, if you kill all the monster champions in the arena. But the challenge scroll drops are really rare, ultra rare. I never have luck with those rare drops. Never had much luck with rare drops. Though I did get an Abbey Whip the other day from Tunics on RuneScape 3. That is one of those drops that is hard to get. You dropped an egg. I guess the Abyssal Whip is, or the Abyssal Wand, I mean. There's an Abyssal Wand, and I think that's probably more rare than the Whip now. I don't know if they've adjusted the loot tables as far as the Abyssal Whip is concerned, making it less rare over the years. I wouldn't be surprised if they have. But as far as I know, the dragon chain bodies are still ultra rare. The dragon half shield is a pretty rare drop. I've never been able to get one. Okay, I'm not going after this thing. It keeps teleporting away. I guess I'll take this load and I get one more load after this, and I'll have enough to do my plate body quota that I'm trying to get. We will see how much money I make from the plate bodies. Let's see, can I even do the plate bodies? My smithing level is probably not high enough. 48, 42, no, I can't do plate bodies. Can't even do plate bodies. I could do chain bodies or kite shields. Chain bodies or kite shields. And those being 3 bars each, I would think are worth more than longswords. But I'm not sure how much exactly they're worth. But there is a shop that will buy them. And Falador, there's 2 shops for a shield shop and a chain body shop. The chain body shop is kind of hidden along the south wall on the inside of the city. Oh, I gained a mining level, yes. Okay, that gives me 65 iron ores. 65 iron ores. So if I do 10 steel shields and 10 chain bodies, we're looking at 60 steel bars. So I'm not quite getting into the mining guild yet. I think it takes like 65 mining to get to the guild. There's some pretty good mining spots in the mining guild area. But I know that the mining guild is over 50 mining to get in there. Okay, we're done there. That's enough iron for the moment. I need to think about recharging my prayer points. So I have started making some runes. I got up to 13 rune crafting here. That is the cheap way to get your runes is to make them yourself. When you're an Iron Man, you have to do everything yourself. Ah, oh, come on. Oh, what's that? I'll take that. Staff. Let's see a staff. What is a staff good for? It's a magic item. Magic weapon. A slightly magical stick. Huh. I think I'll keep that. I haven't made any molten glass yet. I don't think I've been to the island, whatever the name of the island is. The Druid Island. I think Entrana would probably be one of the best places for me to go to get seaweed to make glass with. And of course the sand pit is in Yanil, and you need a bunch of buckets for it. Now, one of the things that I prioritize when I get a new account with a member account is want to get 21 agility. Get the basic agility level to do some of the shortcuts. And 21 gets you a few of the shortcuts. I think 26 or 28 you need to get a better number of shortcuts. The one in Falador, South Falador, the tunnel under the wall, I think is 26. But one of the first things that I'm going to do is go fishing. For sure, fishing and cooking. Get some food. You don't want to have to be stuck with shrimp for food. I don't know what that is. We don't, I know they have pets in old school. I'm not sure where they all come from. That might be a boss pet. I really don't recognize what that is. I don't know. And you clicking on it doesn't tell me what it is. But they don't have summoning skill in old school. They don't have dungeoneering skill. Come on. 6 more bars. Kind of looks like a monkey. Maybe it's a Monkey Madness 2 boss. I have no idea. I really don't. I don't know. Let's see how many I've got. 73 steel bars. I'm gonna say that's enough for the moment. And go smith some stuff. I'm going to try to make 10 steel kites and 10 steel chain bodies. And that might get me a smithing level. That might get me a smithing level. Might be enough to get 1,000 XP out of it. Says I need 1052 XP for a smithing level. Okay, so I got 8. Give me some chain bodies. There we go. There's a smithing level. Okay, I'm gonna go sell that stuff, and I don't know how much money I'm gonna get out of this. Now, as I explained, the general store would not pay me as much money as the specialty shops would pay. So that's why I'm not taking this stuff to the general store. I don't know why there's a bar for fishing up here. This progress bar for fishing, but not my other skills. It's kind of weird. Stays on fishing. That's my top skill. I don't know how to. I don't know how to adjust that interface right there. Old school bonds. Okay, Kent Shield, 510 coins. 49.98. So I just need to rotate what I'm making out of steel items, and I could eventually make the 200k that I need, but it's going to take a while to do it. And the chainmail shop is down here. What does it say these are worth? 487. 487. Huh. That surprises me. Okay, I made 10.7k. Alright. 10.7k is not bad. I think I need at least 40k to buy my first rune item. And I wouldn't mind having a rune longsword. So I'm up to 25k or 26k. 26.7. I'm gonna walk myself over to Sears Village and do some bowstrings over there. And I'm gonna go over the mountain, over the Wolf Mountain. I got it set up to alert me if something over 100 gold coin value drop, but that value is based on the GE price and not the shopkeeper price. So that notification doesn't do me much good as a Iron Man. Okay, my energy is almost recovered, and I'm gonna start running. Let's go. Run past these wolves. See, there should be a fletching shop over here. See what this guy has for sale. He has bronze arrow tips for 1 coin each. Bronze bolts, 10 coins each. One of these. Bronze brutals he doesn't have. He's got a crossbow. Crossbow is 70 coins. He's got a studded body. 850 coins. Composite ogre bow. I don't think I need that. He has a oak up to oak. So let's see if I have any headless arrows in here. I think I may have made some. I think I did. I can see everything here. Let's see. 2. Nope, I don't have any headless arrows in there. But I've got over 4,000 feathers that I've collected. Dick Johnson. I think those are Zamorak robes, and he's got a dragon axe. Which is nice. I'm just gonna do some headless arrows real quick. Get a little bit of fletching, a little bit on fletching. Wood cutting, 26. Alright. Well, that is pretty low for one skill. That is low still. But I need that skill to be much higher if I'm gonna make money from fletching. I am going to craft some bowstrings, but It's easier start glitching out on headless arrows. So I will try to get at least 1,800 shafts ready before I start fletching them. This is one of the member-only skills, so if you're free to play and old school, you can't train this skill. You need a knife to do fletching, and I don't think it's even possible to buy a knife for a free player. So you wouldn't even be able to begin the fletch. Not at all. Not at all. Of course, if you can buy stuff on the GE, you might be able to buy a knife off the GE. I don't know. If you're a free player, I don't know how that works exactly as far as buying member items goes. Like, you would be able to buy most treasure trail rewards, but treasure trail rewards are for the most part non-member items, considered non-member items. So you could get like a trimmed armor, gold trimmed armor, black trimmed armor. All that stuff comes from treasure trails. I think probably about 1,000 is enough, as I can only buy 1,000 bronze arrowheads. I'll just do some bronze arrows. 1,000 bronze arrows. Got another wood cutting level. I almost think it's more fun being a low-level character than a high-level character, because when your skills are low, they level up so much faster. They level up so much faster, and that's almost more fun. More fun than. Well, what are we doing? Wrong tree. Side. Drop the oak logs. I don't want the oak logs. I don't think I want the oak logs. Let's see if I can fletch the oak logs. Ooh, 30! Can I do it? Oh yeah, how about that? Huh, okay, I could do oak logs. Let's see how many I've got. I could do oak logs for double the arrows. How about that? Let's get one more. Let's put the feathers on these things. Feathers on these things. Come on, let's get it done. Get it done. So I'm gonna use some of my precious coins and buy 1,000 bronze arrowheads, even though I can make them for free. I would still need however many bronze bars. So it saves time. And I don't get the smithing XP from it, so, but it will give me a good push on the fletching XP. $20 fletching. I can do oak short bows. That's nice. Okay, that's 1,000. Let's see if I have to buy these 10 at a time. I think that is exactly the way it works. Buy 10. Yeah. About that. So I'm trying to buy 1,000 arrowheads 10 at a time. Kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. And he's restocking constantly. So I imagine these restock pretty quickly. Where are we at? 200, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Come on, buy them. Did I stop buying? I ran out of money. How much are they worth now? 5 coins each. Heck, I don't want to pay 5 coins each. That is too much for me. I will rather make them myself. So I got less than 1,000 by quite a bit. From 1,200 gold, I managed to get less than 500 arrowheads. Well, I guess I'll take a break. I'm feeling too tired. Probably gonna go get some sleep. It's pretty late here. It's almost 4 a.m. here where I live. Almost 4 a.m.